Access to the lower Monbruce Road in Kingshill has been significantly enhanced. The Ministry of Public Works is currently engaged in the resurfacing of the roadway. Erickson Lewis is Senior Engineer in the Ministry of Public Works.
We are applying a technology which is asphaltic concrete, 2 inches thick, that will be going through the lower Monbruce Road and also through Center Street. Once we are finished with that and government is satisfied with the level of improvement that has been made, more will come. So today, yesterday, we completed about 50% of the lower Monbruce Road. Today our target is to complete the entire section and sometime from around Saturday to commence work on the Center Street.
Shakira Hippolyte is a frequent visitor to the community. She reflects on the deplorable conditions which once existed on this roadway.
The conditions, it was terrible. A lot of potholes, vehicles had to sway, stop to allow other vehicles to pass, and the residents complained a lot about the road.
Mrs. Hippolyte is optimistic that the project will have a major positive impact on the lives of residents of the community.
As a frequent visitor to this area, I know that this road project will impact on the lives of the residents of the Kingshill area, because Kingshill is a very large community with over 2,000 residents, and the people of 9 houses, Monbruce, Center Street, Back Street, will benefit tremendously from the use of this road. This road would have cost the government over $1.5 million to do this road.
Former Minister for Education Sonia Williams uses this roadway several times a week, and she is pleased with the improved conditions.
I also come up there to drop 1 or 2 elderly people from the market, from town, so I do that maybe 2-3 times a week. And it has been a headache because, you know, the price of vehicle parts and the fact that when you have, depending on who you're driving, you have to be very slow. But now that the road is brought up to that condition, I think it's going to have a very, very great impact on the lives of the people living here.
Ms. Williams has applauded the Dominica Labour Party administration for its efforts to enhance the island's roads.
I really want to commend the government of Dominica. Because it takes a government with foresight and vision to see what your people really want and to try as much as is humanly possible to give them what they need. And we have to do that. It would be remiss of me to not to mention the Honorable Prime Minister. People are upset when we do that, but you have to. Because in order to get the funds to build the roads and the schools, you need to have somebody who is a very good negotiator. And I think he does that very, very well.
Tammy Jajak is from the Kingshill community. She remembers well the conditions of the roadway.
It was terrible. It was filled with potholes, and then we have a lot of huge trees in the area, so the roots would pass under the road, and even in areas where it didn't necessarily have holes, the road would be very bumpy, so you would get quite a rough ride when you would pass on Kingshill Road.
She's impressed with the resurfacing works thus far.
Oh, excellent work, excellent work. This is a long-awaited project, something that I think the entire community of Kingshill will appreciate very much, and also the constituency of Roseau South by extension, because it's a signal that work is ongoing in the community, in the constituency, and other people in the constituency are looking forward to their turn.
Meanwhile, Ms. Williams has these words of advice for motorists.
When we see good roads, Mr. Matthew, we tend to take advantage of those roads and probably not always positively. So I want to warn our drivers to be careful on the road. They have to think of people's lives, they have to think of people's property and their own safety as drivers.
Daryl Tip for the Government Information Service.